coming over here. Hopefully you've got some helpful hints. Right, this is Cheryl, my friend.
Hello.
Cheryl, what brought you to Perth?
Well, my husband Clint's from Perth and we were living in Vancouver, Canada, and we wanted to try something new, somewhere where it was going to be sunny, beach life, cheaper living, and so we decided to move to Perth.
Good call, good call. And where do you live now in Perth?
We're in Mullaloo.
And how did you decide on Mullaloo?
So I joined a Perth mums group on Facebook and sort of had asked around what are some good kid-friendly, family-friendly neighborhoods. I also looked at crime stats online, I looked at the schools, and then I looked at the beaches because I knew I wanted to be near somewhere with a nice beach.
Definitely.
And then after, lots of research, I kind of decided on either like Hillary's, Callaroo, Ocean Reef, or Mullaloo.
Nice suburbs, nice suburbs.
Yeah.
And what do you love about Mullaloo?
I love the beach.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The beach is beautiful. Mullaloo Beach Primary is awesome, so I'm really happy with the school. I love that we're not too far from the city, 20 minutes on the train, or a 30-minute drive really, so you're close to the city. You've got some big good shopping centers here, Whitford, Joondalup.
Yeah.
There's, it's a nice little suburb.
It's got everything, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And what is your favourite coffee shop that you think people should go to if they come to Mullaloo?
I like Grafton, although they don't have their name on. No.
Nice cups though.
Yeah, Grafton coffee.
Are there any downsides to your suburb? Distance from the airport, anything like that?
It's a bit far from the airport, but then I wouldn't want to live near the airport either, so
No.
I'm kind of okay with that. It's maybe a bit far from Fremantle. Fremantle is this really cool, hip place. It's nice to visit, so I do wish I was maybe slightly closer to Frio, but yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I'm just going to check the recording. Yeah, we are. That's all okay. I just had panic then. Right, if you could go, where would you recommend somebody to go on a date night if they came to visit, if they came to Mullaloo?
Ooh, well, Mullaloo Beach Hotel is really nice.
Yeah.
You have the views of the ocean, which is gorgeous. Also, Swell is really nice as well. It's just across the road and you're even closer to the ocean. Both have good food. And then Whitford Shopping Centre, they've got that little outdoor courtyard.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Yeah, lots
You
of
can take children there, can't you?
yeah, children. There's like a brewery, there's Thai food, there's Asian food, there's burgers, there's lots of good foods.
Yeah, lots
Yeah.
of good places. Oh no, I'm behind now. And where would you shop for children's clothes?
Ooh, I love shopping for children's clothes. Cotton On Kids, I love it. They've got super hip, cool little outfits, and I like the boy stuff because it's got all these like kind of old school rappers and stuff on them, like, I don't know, Biggie and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
So I like Cotton On Kids. I like Country Roads. Kmart. Kmart's got great kid stuff. H&M.
Seed.
Oh, Seed. Yes.
That's a special one.
Yes.
Maybe a bit more expensive. But they had some lovely things in there, didn't they?
Oh, Seed's got beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about homewares?
Kmart. I think I do most of my shopping at Kmart or Target for that kind of stuff. Where do you go?
I think the same.
Yeah.
But everyday stuff, Kmart seems to have, it's probably one of my favourite shops.
Yeah. Kmart.
And how about boutiques? If you had to go to an independent boutique.
Ooh.
Hillary's?
Yeah, Hillary's has got a really nice little shopping area. There's a few little shops in there. Also, Mullaloo IGA in that shopping center.
Yeah.
There's that really cute little gifty shop.
Yeah.
Cottesloe
Yeah.
has that strip of some really nice shops. I can't think of any of them by name.
No. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think the two ones locally to us. Yeah. And how do you keep fit?
She's so funny. Well, I walk. I try to go for walks to get my steps in every day along this beautiful boardwalk along the ocean.
Yeah.
And it's good. There's flat bits, so if you want to have just an easier walk, flat bits. If you want a little bit harder workout, you can go up north a bit, get the hills. So yeah.
Yeah. The beach walks are great, aren't they?
Yeah.
I love those. And what's the cost of a gym if they come to if they live in this sort of area? It's about $20 a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is £10. Which is what is that in Canadian?
$20 a week would be maybe $18 a week.
Oh, for your...
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
How have you found the schools?
I love the school. Yeah, I'm really happy with Mullaloo Beach Primary. I think it's a great little school. I know there's some controversy about the high schools, the senior schools. I think Ocean Reef is our catchment.
Yeah.
But then there's also some private schools, Prindeville and St. Mark's. They look pretty nice. So
Yep.
yeah, you've got options. If you're not
Yeah.
happy with the public school, you've got private school options.
Yeah, definitely. What 3 days out would you recommend for anybody coming to Perth? What would you say I didn't tell you about this one today. My new question.
That's okay.
How about the Outback Splash? That's quite nice.
Like 3 kind of like what must-dos while in Perth?
Yeah, and anything really.
I would say Rottnest. You have to go to Rottnest.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just do not come to Perth and do not, if you are not going to go to Rottnest is my thing. You
Yeah.
just have to go. So Rottnest. Also, I think it's the Kahan, I forget how to say it. Koala, Animal Center. It's down south a little bit, south of Perth, just slightly. And you can cuddle koalas, so you can actually hold them.
Yeah.
You can pet and feed the kangaroos. I'd recommend that. And then, yeah, Outback Splash, that's a great one. The water slides, or Kings Park.
Yeah, beautiful.
A walk along Kings Park, which is in the city. There's so much. The beach.
It's really good for children, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The whole area.
Yeah, the playgrounds are amazing for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Centre Park, which is in the UK, just like one big family-friendly park.
Yeah.
Right, this is more about moving to Australia. Did you bring everything with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long? Do you remember how long your container took? Around about?
I think it was about 3 months, and that's from Vancouver
Yeah.
to here. It took about 3 months, and it cost about $20,000 Australian dollars. So again, maybe 18,000 Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah. Slightly more expensive than us, but as you said, I think you have further to come. And then you can't really. Who knows why that's more expensive? It's a completely different country.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Different
don't know.
prices, different countries. How have your children found the move?
Good. My daughter's 7 and my son's 4, so my daughter had maybe a harder time kind of settling in. I think she missed home a little bit more than my son. My son was just whatever, he wasn't bothered. But now we've been here a year. They've made really nice friends. They've settled in. They're happy. They're happy to go to school. They still get invited to birthday parties, so it's good.
Yeah. And how did you find your first year?
It was good, actually. It wasn't as hard as I was expecting it to be, I think, because I met Juliet. And so that made it easier because we just hung out all the time. And then, and then you slowly build a friendship circle.
Yeah.
And the sun helps, having the
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the hardest thing about moving to Australia?
Leaving my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be. Everyone must feel that, mustn't they?
Yeah.
And how often? I know we haven't really been able to visit home, but how often would you like to visit home? Now you've been here and you lived here. Do you think you could go a few years without visiting, or do you think it'd have to be once every 2 years?
I think I'd like to go home once every 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'd really like to go home once every 3 months.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can afford that. Probably can't even afford once every 6 months. But once every 6 months, definitely every year.
Yeah. I feel the same. Right. Sorry, just need to. What was the most exciting moment about moving to Australia? What did you, when you first landed and Clint came to pick you up from the airport, did you go to the beach and think, whoa? Did you have a moment?
Yeah. I guess it was the next day that he's like, oh, let's go to the beach, because it was raining the day we landed. And then I saw the beach and it was turquoise, and I was like, oh, the water is turquoise. It looks so beautiful. And there was nobody at the beach, and I was like, why is there nobody here?
Yeah.
Because we arrived in winter and nobody goes to the beach in winter.
But it is, the beaches are a bit of a wow moment, aren't they?
Yeah, the beaches are amazing.
What do you love about living in Australia?
I love the beaches. I like the...
You've got to love a beach to come to Perth, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because if you don't love a beach, you just got to. It's a big part of our lives, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't like sand, don't come.
Oh yeah, if you don't want sand all through your house and your bed and your carpet and everywhere.
It gets everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question again?
What do you love about living in Australia?
Yeah, I love the beach. I love the weather. I love that the kids can spend heaps of time outside.
Yeah.
We're not inside, and I don't have to put on raincoats and rain boots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yesterday, a couple of days ago after school, they went to the local oval, the local park, and they could play. And it's winter, the first day of winter, so I can't complain about that.
No.
Yeah. Any tips for moving to Australia? Again, I didn't preview on this one. This I don't really know what my tips would be either.
Tips.
Be prepared, I think, for moments and
Yes. Yeah. I think in the beginning you kind of have this excitement, and then it kind of dwindles a bit, and
Yeah.
you start to hate everything about the place and the way they do things backwards to how you do it, and then you kind of get through that, and you're like, okay, no, they're okay.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
okay. So be prepared for that. I would say do a lot of research with where you want to live.
Yeah.
Like, decide, do you want to live near is it the beach you want? Are you wanting more land? Are you wanting farm life? And really think about why you're moving to Australia.
Yeah.
And then my third tip would be just make sure you have a good amount of money behind you when you come, because
Just handing out the money when you get here, aren't you?
yeah, it just seems like everything you just go through money fast when you first arrive.
Yeah. I think you feel like you arrive and you're on holiday, so you're having little treats here and there, going out for lunch, buying coffees. And then that has to stop at some point, because that isn't what the life I had at home. I didn't go out for lunch every day.
Yeah.
And the food's slightly more expensive.
Yes.
And yeah, it just takes, and you just have to buy little bits and bobs that you didn't have to buy before. I don't know, you just got to buy a few new things, haven't you, when you get here?
And you get here and you're like, ooh, that's different than home. I like that. Like, you're going and you're seeing things that you didn't see at any of your other stores, really.
Yeah.
So you just want to shop.
Yeah, and we had to buy bodyboards when we got here,
Yeah.
a little dinghy. Yeah, some other, more beach accessories.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Well, thank you very much, Cheryl.
You're welcome.
I hope this has been helpful to everybody who ever watches it.
Yeah.
Mainly our mums.
Yeah.
And our family.